In this quiet corner of UC Santa Cruz, Stan Woosley is solving one of our great mysteries. What causes gamma ray bursts, the biggest explosions in the universe? His now famous theory? The bursts are escaping from dying stars.
So a black hole is formed down here in the middle of the star and launched a jet, which is now penetrating through the whole star. Eventually the whole thing's going to blow up.
It's going outward.
But you see that jet going outwards, and if you're sitting right here looking down at the jet as it breaks out, you see a gamma ray burst.
Those 3 sentences took Stan 20 years of research, and no wonder. The mystery lay at the end of the universe. He grew up in Texas.
I built a little chem lab in the shed behind my back with all sorts of chemicals that you can't get these days for good reasons. It made things that blew up and made sparks, and eventually that shed burned down. I became interested in things that blew up well outside the solar system where it wasn't my fault and it wasn't going to hurt anybody. And that love of things that flash and go bang sticks with me today.
He became an expert on nucleosynthesis, how exploding supernovae like this one create every element in the periodic table. But when Stan explains it, the puzzle has stunningly profound implications.
Now the Big Bang, as we now understand and believe, created only hydrogen and helium, and you can't make beaches and people and life and trees and so on out of just those 2 elements. So all the other elements had to be created in stars. The big kicker in this is that we are the children of stars. We are made out of the explosions of the dust and the heavy elements created in the deaths of 100 million supernovae before the sun was born.
He is studying us, using faint images, animation, 10 million hours of UCSC supercomputer time a year, and a restless mind.
You think all year about, if you put a black hole in the middle of the star, what happens? And you say, oh, the star falls in the hole, end of story. Okay, that's curious. Do we ever see any stars just going out? It's a crusher when finally you have your aha moment and you do a literature search and found out it was discovered 23 years ago, but you just didn't notice it.
Yeah,
that happens most of the time. UCSC has been a marvelous place to carry out this investigation and to spend my scientific career. It's a university with a great astronomy department, in part because of Lick Observatory and the Keck Observatories being here and the people that they attract. It's also because, besides teaching, I've had time to do my research.
So he prays for 5 more years to find out how the biggest stars die. And he teaches the next generation to wonder after he's gone, because they too are children of the stars.
And my hope is that someday people will remember me as their scientific father.